There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out.
Recently acquired by Microsoft, Compulsion Games first announced We Happy Few in 2015, following it up with an E3 trailer in 2016 that painted the picture of a compelling, mind-altering dystopia. Now, after 2 years in early access, We Happy Few is here to get you high on drugs.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
The game is set in the fictional town of Wellington Wells in an alternate version of 1964. Without diving too much into spoiler territory, the Second German Empire invaded years earlier, a terrible tragedy occurred, and now the majority of people are given the mind-altering drug joy to keep them from seeing the truth of the grim world around them. The 3-act story begins with Arthur Hastings as he rejects his daily joy dosage and sets out to escape the city. Later acts introduce 2 more playable characters, Sally Boyle, a high-valued citizen responsible for supplying the local police force with her own special batch of joy, and Oliver Starkey, a former soldier living off the grid. Each character has their own motivations that drive them, and their stories eventually weave together in an impactful way. The voice acting deserves particular praise, from Arthur's remorse after committing murder to the disconcerting broadcasts of Uncle Jack.
To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Haviland Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it.
The story is further improved by exploring the unnervingly jolly city of Wellington Wells. It's divided into a handful of notable districts, each with their own living conditions, inhabitants, and secrets to discover. The Garden District is for downers and outcasts, while the Wellies live in drug-induced denial in the nicer parts of town. Cozy pubs, comfortable homes, and slightly more sinister locations are satisfying to inhabit, with an addicting consideration to detail. For as fun as the procedurally generated city is to investigate, though, the illusion begins to fracture after a few hours. The city streets all begin to look the same, and the lack of unique character models really takes its toll. Thankfully, Compulsion presents new locations throughout the journey to lessen the repetition.
Maybe I should make some bandages, just in case.
Light survival elements play a central role in We Happy Few. Characters get hungry and thirsty, requiring you to eat and drink. On normal difficulty, it rarely becomes an issue, with the biggest penalty usually relating to a decrease in stamina. Each character has a separate skill tree with unique strengths and weaknesses that can be upgraded with skill points earned from missions. Arthur can run quickly and quietly, Sally can craft an assortment of unique chemicals, and Ollie is a slow-moving powerhouse. However, since the AI is laughably exploitable, each character ends up feeling mechanically similar, and the benefit of maintaining your basic needs rarely feels rewarding. Combat is simple and brutal. A variety of melee weapons like pipes, cricket bats, and axes can be found or crafted to dispatch anyone unlucky enough to quarrel with you. Enemies are far too easy to exploit and can either be spammed to death or easily ditched, making the entire process tedious. Blocking makes you nearly invincible, and managing stamina ensures that no fight is ever challenging. Non-lethal enthusiasts will have a slightly harder time, partly due to the weaker arsenal, but the same tactics still apply. Fortunately, the disturbing brutality of bashing someone's head in provides a shocking stimulus that alleviates the tiresome encounters. If you want to avoid the unsettling violence, stealth is a viable option. The basic elements are here, including lines of sight, hiding in tall grass, and disposing of corpses. You can also change outfits to blend into the varying locales. Downers wear ripped-up clothes, city workers wear boiler suits, while wellies wear proper attire. It's an interesting mechanic at first, but it feels unnecessary and never pushes back. The 3 outfits can be swapped in and out accordingly, and once you understand which part of town you're in, it quickly becomes a thoughtless routine.
Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel.
Drugs can be taken any time for various effects. The most important is joy, which helps you blend in with the wellies and bypass joy detectors unnoticed. Popping a pill triggers beautiful colors and rainbows that last until the depressing withdrawal shortly after. Mushrooms also trigger hallucinations and are utilized in one of the more memorable side quests, while other drugs boost different stats like Flash, which briefly increases sprint speed.
Well, life for noise.
pop of joy.
If you take too many joy pills, they can harm your memory, but we took heavy amounts of drugs in our playthrough with little consequence. Any negative effects are easily manageable by resting until the debuff is removed. There are also placebo drugs that allow you to appear high without having to take joy, but it's another novelty that feels half-baked and underutilized. The ramifications of increased drug use are never truly felt.
It's just people forget things.
While the story and environments are interesting, the same can't be said about the missions. Most objectives involve fetch quests. They'll have you running all over town. More significant side quests fare slightly better and offer darkly humorous insight into the lives of townsfolk. There are also a handful of surprises we won't spoil that make it easy to stay invested in each character's story.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
Players looking for an extra challenge can tune custom settings to add permadeath. Plus, those who want to continue beyond the 30-hour adventure can look forward to an upcoming sandbox mode, along with 3 additional character DLCs.
Ow! Bloody!
We experienced a wide range of glitches and performance issues throughout our time with the game, from smaller humorous matters like levitation and clipping to more painful setbacks like losing 45 minutes of progress because a cutscene and quest objective wouldn't trigger. The most frustrating problem, though, is the texture pop-in because it detracts so much from the zany world on display.
I wouldn't get too close to that. You're liable to get quite a shock.
Despite a notable amount of bugs and exploitable mechanics, We Happy Few presents an entrancing world to explore. Exceptional voice acting and interesting characters help alleviate the lesser qualities of combat and repetitive mission objectives, but its overstuffed length and half-realized ideas hold it back considerably.
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to help us make more. For just $1 a month, you can gain access to weekly updates, spoiler discussions, and exclusive shows.